Welcome everyone. Today I'm taking a look at the Kali LP-6 studio monitors. Kali's been a rising name in the studio monitor world for years now, and I've wanted to get my hands on a pair of their speakers for just as long. So I was super excited when they gave me the opportunity to demo these LP-6s. This is the second version of their Project Lone Pine series of speakers. And as the name would suggest, they are a two-way monitor with a 6.5-inch woofer, a tweeter, and 80 watts of power. The manual says they'll go from 39 Hz up to 20 kHz, and if that doesn't get low enough for you, they also have an LP-8 with an 8-inch woofer. Let's go ahead and take a look at the back. First off, it has a pretty extensive set of boundary EQ controls. You could just set the dip switches according to the images in your room setup, or you could do what I did and just have your child stand behind the speakers and flip switches until it sounds good. As far as connections go, it pretty much has you covered with TRS input, XLR, and RCA. Of course, it has a volume knob and your standard IEC connection as well. The first thing I noticed when I got the LP-6s set up was how much low end they had. I was not expecting that much low end from a set of 6-inch speakers. Now that might be because of the front-firing bass ports, but I don't know what voodoo Kali's doing inside the box to give them that much low end. It was quite impressive. The second thing I noticed was there was a little bit of a roll-off in the top end. Now I'm used to using the Yamaha HS8s, which some people have claimed have a little bit of a hyped top end, but that's what I'm used to, and I just noticed that it was not quite as pronounced in the LP-6s. Now the boundary EQ controls on the back give you quite a bit of flexibility, and with the right combination of dip switches, I was able to level that out pretty well, and they sounded actually quite good. Now even with the dip switches set, the mid-range was a little bit forward, which actually I found to be quite pleasant, especially when listening to or mixing spoken word. In fact, future me is probably using the LP-6s right now to mix the sound for this video.
Yes, I am.
This is not a video review for the ARC Studio. I did that a couple weeks ago. Check out a link right here. I do recommend you give that a watch. However, I will say once I did get some room correction on the LP-6s, that's when the magic happened. It made the $400 LP-6s sound so similar to my $800 HS8s that the differences were almost negligible. Really, at that point, the biggest noticeable difference was the extended low end on the 8-inch speakers, of course. But other than that, I mean, they sounded so similar, I was shocked. And another thing about the LP-6s is that they don't get super loud. Now, don't get me wrong, if you're just doing near-field monitoring, they get plenty loud. However, if you have clients sitting on a couch in the back of your room, it's not gonna knock their socks off. But, I mean, if you're getting a 6-inch monitor, then I'm assuming you probably don't have a huge room anyways, so that might not even be a concern. And one other thing about them is that, yes, they do have impressive low end for a 6-inch speaker, but if you're doing something with a ton of low frequency information like EDM or cinema that's using low frequency effects, then you may need an additional reference source. If you have a good set of headphones that you trust the bottom end, that'll work. Or I'm sure Kali would love to sell you one of their subwoofers that you can just add to your system as well.
Let's go ahead and take a listen to a song that I mixed on the LP-6s. That way you can get an idea of the quality that you can get from these speakers. Now, this is a song called Inferno by the Followthrough. I'll leave a link in the description down below so you can hear the whole thing if you'd like. I'm just going to play a quick chorus.
So overall, I was really impressed with the Kali LP-6s. They're priced to be an entry-level set of speakers, but they sound way better than all the other speakers that I've heard at that price point. They're great for mixing all genres of music and spoken word, and with the addition of some simple room correction, you can make these $400 speakers sound like $800 speakers, or even better. If you're looking for a new set of near-field monitors, I highly recommend you check out Kali and give these speakers a try. I really feel like they're hitting above their weight class. with these speakers. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a comment down below, thumbs up, hit all the buttons, etc. Let me know if there's anything you're interested in me reviewing or demoing in the future, and we'll catch you next time.